Recently, the story made headlines involving a rapper who rose to fame in recent years named Lil Mabu. Now, I've never been a fan of this guy simply because his quote-unquote gangster antics are more see-through than a raunchy girl's leggings. Anywho, yesterday I discovered two different YouTube videos featuring the one and only Tommy G, a reputable source for street-style documentary content, and his friend, Braden Buckingham, another great YouTuber. In these videos, they both discussed exactly how Tommy G was robbed of over $11,000 in YouTube revenue. And who's the one to blame? Well, this ain't Dora, but yes, you guessed it, Lil Mabu. So how exactly does $11,000 turn up missing from Tommy G and end up in Lil Mabu's hands? Well, it all started with this video right here titled, "The Most Wanted Drivers in New York." In this video, he meets up with two different stunt drivers known as Squeeze Benz and Where's 981. Both are known for their insanely fast and dangerous driving, while successfully evading police. This video turned out to be a hit for Tommy, garnering him over 7 million views. But before this video even dropped, something very important happened. Mabu hit Tommy up in his DMs and was like, "Yo, I can get my label to clear my song from copyright if you want to use it in your next video," to which Tommy agreed. This was ultimately doing Mabu a favor, especially if you look at the numbers this video did compared to Tommy's other posts. As you can see here, many of his other posts were touching roughly 1 million, 2 million views, which is significantly less than this video's performance. When Tommy initially dropped the video, it went crazy, gaining over 1 million views in a day, and as Mabu promised, 0 copyright strikes were on Tommy's channel for the use of the song. Well, that's until day 2 rolls around, when Tommy was slapped with a copyright strike on his channel, which, for those of you who don't know, even if you use a music clip or something like that, the whole entire video gets claimed by the label. So all the revenue that is made from that video goes to them. It's a up system, but I don't make the rules. Obviously, when Tommy saw the strike, he ended up hitting up Lil Mabu to get this whole situation figured out. After some time, it was brought to Tommy's attention that the actual claim was from Lil RT, that one like 5-year-old rapper that Lil Mabu has promoting. I don't know if he's actually 5, bro. He's like young as hell. Anyways, his side of the label was actually the one that had the claim on this $11,000. Now, people could come out and say like, "Yo, Mabu didn't know that his label was gonna do this. Like, Mabu had no idea this was gonna happen." But even if that was the case, he promised Tommy that he'd talk to his label to get this figured out, and if they can't get the money from the label, he'd pay him out of pocket. Long story short, Tommy hit him up several times, giving different compromises while trying his best to get money that was claimed by the label. After about a month of getting 0 response, Tommy and his friend Brandon then took to YouTube making expose videos on Mabu, which is ultimately when I hopped on the bandwagon to help bring light to this situation. Honestly, like I said in the beginning of this video, I never really liked Mabu's persona because his dad is a multi-millionaire, and when money like that is in the family, you can kind of just hide behind it and be whatever you want to be. Fake gangster, you got it covered. Well, the money got you covered. Drake. Sorry. Mabu has maybe 1 or 2 good songs, so I'll give him that, but after learning this situation, and if I was personally in Tommy's shoes, I'd be pissed. Plus, it's just mad confusing because Mabu said he'd pay Tommy back, even if it was out of his own pocket. Obviously, we haven't seen any of that money come back to Tommy, and he's been pretty much full-blown ignore mode on Tommy. Anyways, as you may have expected, Lil Mabu has been MIA about this whole entire situation. He's not answering his phone, so everybody is calling Lil Mabu a thief, myself included. Until he gets that money back and reimburses Tommy, he's going to be labeled a thief, and that's just the way it is. I also want to mention how Mabu, throughout his whole entire career, has mentioned that he is an independent artist. But after watching both Tommy and Brandon's videos, you can clearly see that this is not the case. Mabu even brings up the fact that he's in a group chat with like 14 executives from a label, but goes on in interviews to say that he's completely independent. And as you can see right here, he's also signed to this distribution deal, which obviously does not make you independent. So obviously, after hearing about the $11,000 going missing from Tommy's pockets, and then these claims of being independent, and then it's coming out that you're not independent, dude, you're just a fraud. You're a thief. Anywho, that's about all I have to say about Lil Mabu today. I just thought this story was pretty interesting, so I thought I'd bring it to your guys' attention. That's about all I have for you guys today. As always, let me know what you think about this in the comments. It's been your boy Chan the Man, and I'm out. Peace.